All right, guys, we are back with round three Tengu format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Randy on the left playing Agents versus a Tiger King Javi on the right playing Chaos Lightsworn. This tournament was 4 rounds Swiss, cut to top four. Now, this time, both these guys are undefeated. So I decided to feature these two. Now, these two ended up teaming up at Vegas. Now, Randy ended up playing Edison, while Javi ended up playing Lightsworn. But they were testing leading up to the event. I was testing both Edison and Tengu format. And Randy was this close from playing Agents. But, all right, let's see. Randy goes first. Hits a Monster, hits a back row. Javi activates Solar Recharge. Discards Lila, Mills, Gores, and Honest. Now, as far as wins on the channels go, Randy's got 3, while Javi's got 6. Now, all of Randy's wins have come in Edison with value, while Javi did win 5 of his wins came in Edison with GBs, but he did win 1 recently with this Lightsworn deck. But I know Javi's been experimenting with cards, changing things up here and there. So Javi summons Lila, decides to pop the back row. It is a bluffed Heavy Storm. And now, who am I going to root for in this match? I can't root for Javi's Lightsworn deck because almost, like, there was 2 teams of somebody who've been watching the channel that I went to Vegas, and we had 2 teams. And we were deciding who was going to team up with who. But almost everyone, a lot of us didn't believe in Javi's Lightsworn deck. So I just can't root for his deck. I just can't do it. All right, here comes Tour Guide from Randy. Probably one of the reasons I didn't team up with Javi was because I didn't want to play with his Lightsworn deck. It's not that I think the Lightsworn deck is bad. It's just, I think Plants and Agents are just better. That's just how I look at it. I don't think, but his deck can be explosive though. All right, so here comes Tour Guide for Tour Guide. So what did he say? Okay, he had the Sangan set. So Randy here is going to hit him for probably 2K, unless if he's scared of a Trag or a Gores, which you have to worry about Trag way more so in Tengu format than you do in Edison. All right, so he pokes him. Randy's checking Javi's graveyard. All right, so all he has is 2 Lilas, but he does play, I think, at least 2 Chaos Sorcerers and Dark Arm, and he has 3 Darks. So yeah, he could drop his Dark Arm. All right, so here Javi's setting either a Sangan or Raikou. So Javi decides to takes the play back, or was debating on setting the monster. Even Randy, you could see his hands. He's got a little frustrated, like it's thinking that Javi's taking way too long. Okay, so okay, I get it. So he special summons Black Luster Soldier. Ooh, Honest is game, but his one. Oh, never mind. His one Honest is gone. Maybe if he had like Levier play, he could have gone for game if he had another tour guide. But wait, he didn't Monster Reborn. Is it Honest? Oh, he's going for the Armory Arm play. Was Honest the better choice? Equip. Okay, so here he's going to take. Yeah, he's going to take 4,000. And Randy's going to be forced to Orange Light the Black Luster Soldier. And I think maybe Monster Reborning Honest was the better play. Yeah, Randy's going to take 4,000. And then he's going to activate Black Luster Soldier's effect to attack again. And here, Randy's already getting ready to Orange Light the Black Luster Soldier. If Javi activates the effect. So he's going to negate the Black Luster Soldier effect to attack again. Yeah, so Black Luster goes. He's going to lose his Armory Arm. I think it was the same thing, except it would have been the exact same thing, except he would have still had the Max C in his hand. But maybe he needed this to make his Pot Avarice live, so maybe this is why he went for this play instead of the Reborn. Or sorry, instead of the yeah, maybe he needed the monster. We'll see. We'll come back to bite him. Did he need that to be like his fifth monster? Because like, let's say he goes Monster Reborn Honest. He goes activate Honest effect. Randy's gonna let that go through. Attack Tour Guide. Now Randy probably drops the Honest. Oh no, that's not. Is that not game? Oh no, that's not game. It was game. Oh, sorry, I did the math wrong. I apologize. Sorry. It's because then the Black Soldier. No, it's not game. Javi did it right. I apologize. The Armor Arm play was game, not the Honest. Why did I think Honest was game? I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay, so 4,000 to 6,000. Usually BLS Honest is game. That's why I saw Randy tribute summons for Christia, activates Sangan's effect, searches another orange light, and me knowing Javi's deck, I don't think he has many outs to Christia. I remember because we were testing leading up to Vegas, and I remember he was playing against his brother Adrian, and that was like this really, really weird play that his brother had to make, and I was like, just drop Christie on him. Who cares? Javi drew like 3 or 4 cards off the maxi. I was like, let's see if he can draw his out, and Javi didn't draw his out, and Adrian ended up winning the game. But it was like a really complicated play. Okay, so Javi shows him the orange light. So I'm pretty sure he hit him for 28 last turn. Now Javi sets a monster. Let's see if he draws it out. I mean, plus you have orange light. Oh, Baylor. Okay, maybe Javi set the Raikou. And if Randy doesn't have another fairy, let's see what Randy decides to do some attacks. It is the Raikou. And Randy must decide if he has another fairy, which I think he does. But he chose to just let it go. Attacks him with Earth. And then calls the Hyperion, and that is game. So Randy takes game 1. Will he move on with an undefeated record in this tournament? Now, Randy did go undefeated in our last Tengu tournament, made it all the way to the finals, but then he got knocked out by yours truly. So we'll see if he can go undefeated again in this tournament. So Javi summons Thunder King and passes. Randy's got his own Thunder. Ooh, Card Trooper. Okay, no, tour guy. See, if you watch the finals that when Randy and I played, I remember in my opening hand, I had a Thunder King and I chose not to summon it. I think I set something first turn, Dandelion or Sangan, and then Randy goes, summon Card Trooper, and luckily I didn't walk into. You have to be careful against agents. Because Card Trooper's at 2, not at 1, unlike in Edison, where they're not gonna always draw the one Card Trooper. Alright, so the odds are just way lower. So Javi chose not to attack. Randy's got the Gores. Yeah, these two are pretty good at making reads. Randy and Javi. I play against them all the time, so I know. They're both pretty good. Now, who's better at making reads? I don't know. It's close. It's close. I probably test against these two more. As far as from people on my team, I probably test against these two more than anyone else that I could think of. Yeah, probably. Now, these days, yeah, I would say so. Because Los doesn't play much. Edison anymore. Adrian doesn't play much. Scott and DJ, yeah, definitely these two. That's why I know they're both pretty good at making reads. Like when Randy and I faced at Vegas, we played round 1 of the Attack of the Giant card at Vegas. He thought I had brain control for his Dark Arm, but in reality, I had mind control. It wasn't brain control. All right, so here Randy pays 1,000 for the 2 Shine Balls. And Javi already threw his Thunder King in the graveyard. Oof. And Randy drops Christie. Not looking good. He grabs back a Shine Ball. Not the Earth. Oh, he's got like infinite Earths in his hand, so pokes him for 34.44. This might be a Swift 2-0. Again, Javi just doesn't have many outs to this card. Leech in the Light, I guess, is an out. Yeah, you have to... No, Christia, yeah. Leeching? Javi, you better have Leeching, man. And even then, Christia is going on top of the deck. Yep. Leech in the Light, attacks over Christia, so Randy's going to take 1,000, but Christia goes... This is why I don't like Leeching, is because I remember... I think it was Weiss against Anaheim. I scrubbed out of the main event. Or sorry, the Ultimate Time Wizard tournament, and I went and I joined a pod, a Tengu pod, and I made it all the way to the finals of the Tengu pod, and I went up against an Asian player, and I did the exact same thing. I leeching his Christia, but then he just dropped it again. He just dropped it on me again. That's why I preferred like Deep Prison, Bottomless, Blackhorn, Chaos Trap Hole, Karma Cut. I think are a little bit better. Reaper is not bad because they can't, unless if they can like tribute summon Hyperion. So anyway, let's see what Randy does. I mean, he could tribute summon the Christia if he wants to, and but he can summon Earth, right? But he's got 3 fairies. If he has a level 3 monster, he can... Yeah, he's just going to tribute summon for Christia. I mean, Javi's going to struggle to out this thing. And he's at 18 now. So, I just don't see how Javi gets out of this one. Unless if he drew the 1 Raikou, but then just summon Thunder King and... Yeah. He's going to have to pop your Thunder King just to stay alive. If it is a Raikou, if he does have the Raikou. Maybe Javi sides into, and it is the Raikou, so you have to pop the Thunder King to stay alive, unless you're hoping to get lucky and mill a Necrocarna or something. So he mills Bulb, Dark Hole, and Honest, 2 of his outs to Christie. And Javi picks up his card. So Swift 2-0. So Randy remains undefeated. So he's only lost once in the previous 2 tournaments that he ran Agents. Let's see if Randy will return. I mean, he's guaranteed top 4, so Randy will return for sure. And I think I might have only filmed one semifinals match because I'm so behind on the videos. Let me go catch up. Where is it? Tengu, round 4. Okay, so Javi's gonna be back. He's gonna be playing on the bubble to see if he can still make top 4. He's gonna be going up. That's the next match, going up against Robert McNett's Cat Sith Chaos deck, and then Randy will return for the semifinals. Yeah, both these guys will be back. 2 of my close friends, 2 of my teammates. These 2 teamed up for Vegas with Jimmy, 2-time world's competitor Jimmy. Jimmy played GOAT, Randy played Edison, Javi played Tengu, and they lost in the bubble to the second place team, which was just unfortunate. I was so sad. I wanted them to do well because I lost in the bubble at Vegas last year, and the 3v3s are they're so much fun. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun. Like, I'm probably going to play again next year, so we'll see how that one goes. I wish they would do more 3v3s for Time Wizard. Instead of just doing Edison, spice it up. I think maybe Konami should... Even if the main event for Yu-Gi-Oh! For Advanced Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a 3v3, maybe they should consider alternating. That way it'll help grow the other retro formats, but maybe they get less people. But I don't think they really care about the Time Wizard, how many players they get. So I don't know. That's something maybe Konami should consider doing. Because I remember after the event, I was sad. I did bad, right? So it's kind of like, man, I have to wait a whole another year to like redeem myself to play Tengu. So like, I hope not Konami would consider like giving us the 3v3 at like maybe not every 1 out of 3 events, do a 3v3. I don't know, something they should consider. Anyways, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, 1 word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.